Hi, I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jan Carl. Thanks for choosing to watch this clip from our Small Town Big Deal YouTube channel.
For full episodes, go to our website, smalltownbigdeal.com.
Now, enjoy the video.
On the last Saturday in July, just as the sun dips below the horizon, the banks of the AuSable River flood with people.
They've come to this northern Michigan town of less than 2,000 from miles around to witness a test of human endurance.
If you come watch this race, you're going to see things you had no idea you were going to see.
Let's go, boys!
It is one of the most unique athletic events that there are.
This is such a total body, mind, physical, everything.
Come on, guys!
It's a grueling contest called the AuSable River Canoe Marathon. For more than 14 hours, 81 tandem teams will race along a 120-mile stretch of the AuSable River here in northern Michigan.
Racers must be in peak physical condition to paddle 50 to 60 strokes a minute for hours and hours to cross the finish line first.
Since it starts at sunset, much of the race occurs in the dark of night. Obstacles can be difficult to spot, especially when fog settles in.
Log jams, big rocks in the river, sweepers, which are cedar trees that hang out very low over the river.
And the paddlers aren't the only ones who have a tough go of it.
This marathon has been called the world's toughest spectator event or sport. So why?
Well, just like the paddlers, 14 to 19 hours overnight, covering 120 miles. You've got to be a dedicated fan.
The dedicated fans hit the streets hours before the start of the marathon for the traditional marathon parade.
And the spirit of the parade quickly captivates Rodney.
You know, Jan, for most towns, the 4th of July parade is the big parade, but not here.
No, in Grayling, you're looking at the biggest parade of the year to celebrate the Canoe Marathon.
Enjoy the canoe ride!
Yeah, we like this, guys. Look at that.
The crowd is pumped for the marathon. Then at 9 p.m. sharp, it's go time.
This 120-mile canoe marathon actually starts on dry land.
The Le Mans start of the AuSable River Canoe Marathon is some of the most exciting several minutes, I think, in all of sports. The teams are running 4 blocks or more to the river, all putting in the river at the same time.
The running order was determined a few days earlier at trial sprints, kind of like NASCAR.
Fastest teams are in the front, the slowest teams are in the back.
Okay, it may not look like it, but I think there is a total method to this madness, if you will.
I mean, these canoers waste no time getting their canoes in the water, and they're jockeying for position.
Odds are you've never seen or heard of anything quite like the AuSable Canoe Marathon.
But the marathon has been a fixture around here since 1947 when some locals posed a simple question.
They asked, is it possible to go nonstop from Grayling to the mouth of the AuSable River in Oscoda, 120 miles away, just near the shore of Lake Huron?
And they went out and did it. And then it grew from there. Initially, it was kind of a gentlemanly race in canoes that everybody would recognize. And then over the years, it's morphed and become much more technical and much more competitive.
So, what does tonight hold in store for these athletes?
Canoe number 55's Mike Davis and Weston Willoughby are in the front of the pack. They've done this marathon several times before.
We never stop taking a stroke unless it's to grab a quick bite to eat for maybe 10 seconds or so. But we paddled through the night, hardly stopped to eat or drink.
Brothers Mike and Josh Kellogg in Canoe 12 are paddling their first AuSable Marathon.
It's gonna be a long race. Just gotta get our way through it and finish in Oscoda.
And then canoe number 32 from Australia are Rod and Judy Clark. It's also their first AuSable Marathon.
As long as we're consistent, we will make it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a long night.
After the last canoe is put into the water, the spectators leave Grayling at dusk and prepare to follow the athletes into the night. How many will cross the finish line?
Thanks for watching this clip from Small Town Big Deal. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Also, click the like button. To see full episodes, go to www.smalltownbigdeal.com.